Hello there, AV357, and yes, I bought a Freedom Gundam again, but this time, this is the HGCE version of the Freedom Gundam. This is the Revive, except for the old one. So, questioning is, why did I buy the HGCE is because I had to open the door for my mom. The disappointing part is my RG. Not even a day when I was holding it, the arm joint broke off. So the frame of the arm of the RG Gundam broke off, which led to me to buy the HG because I am not spending $36 on a RG just for spare parts. That will probably break again. So, I decided I bought the HG, which is a lot more solid, and the arm is a lot more better than the RG. And a lot more lighter, too. So, for, of course, 360, for designs or aesthetics, yes, it looks really anime accurate, which is pretty cool. No foil stickers, which is surprising, especially for the eyes. I think this is a 2015 model kit, I believe. Should be, yeah, it's a 2015 model kit, and the real grade is a 2011. And yeah, stickers I add, if not all of the stickers. Stickers right here so 2 separate stickers on the rail guns or rail cannons right here, and then 1 separate stickers on each of these, which you have to fold, and 2 stickers on the visor on the back and front. So this is the back piece, which is really small, and then the front piece right here. And of course, yes, the side skirt popped off. And of course, it has the Gundam eyes for stickers. But there might be some that is not totally accurate, like the blue parts right here. This section right here is supposed to be white, and then of course, the vents are supposed to be gray on the back, and then this inside has to be red, which I'm too lazy to paint. Which is pretty cool. Aesthetically, doesn't look bad. Of course, goes for anime accuracy. It's really solid too. Surprisingly solid. Well, it is a revival version, so of course. But major downside, it's really sparse, and it's like accessories. But hey, it's a Freedom Gundam. It comes with a whole bunch of guns on itself. So, number 1, the piece right here, the Lupus beam rifle, I believe, which is, yes, it's basically 1, 2, and okay. Basically, this is a sandwich right here. There are 2 pieces. Stick one in, put that on, of course, barrel, and then there are 2 separate stickers on each side, which, to be honest, it's not that bad. I wish it covers out the whole white piece right here, but hey. The only stickers that they don't come up is just the lens, which the lens is a blue piece right here. Of course, you can see the middle line right here. It's supposed to be that type of color, but the circular ones are supposed to be blue. And how do you add on to it is basically you pop off or do that, I guess. You pop off this. Why is it so tight, please? Okay, there you go. It's basically sandwich. But I don't really mind this because it's not holding anything heavy. So I'm totally fine with it. Plus, the hands are not on a poly cap, so it is. Hopefully, it's not gonna be loose. It's quite loose since the rifle handle is not like thick enough for it like to be settled. It's just gonna sit there. So yeah, it's gonna sit there. Of course, it has the beam shield, but the shield, of course, it has a red sticker right here, which is for the, of course, handlebar right here. Not saying handlebar, but extra red stickers right here. For some reason, I don't know why they did not use it as a separate piece like this, which is surprising. Of course, there is 2 holes, one already plugged in for the handlebar. How you plug it in is kind of easy. You see this square peg? You just stick it onto the head. It's not that hard, which is surprising. Just stick it on. And of course, if you move it, it's not gonna fall. Kind of tight, so yeah. Unless if you pull it out, then yeah, I guess. This hole right here, of course, once you just push it in, this is for the beam rifle, just to stick it as you shoot it. Okay, and of course, it comes with 2 pairs of beam sabers, which are for the beam saber hilts, which are surprisingly not that loose. But this beam saber hilt is really loose, so it might pop off a lot. Of course, let's do some articulation on this, because I have not done the articulation. So, for the head, of course, it's on a poly cap, so it can move side to side, up that far, down that far. Waist, there's a ball joint on the center, so it could go down this far, I believe, but it's really super tight. Oh, up this far. Of course, can't not go 360. It is super tight. Oh my god. It's tight as like the real grade when I first built it. The arms, of course, the arms is on a ball joint, and it's on a poly cap as well. So, without the head being in the way, this is how much you can move up. Yes, how much you can move up. Of course, the arms, you could swivel them, you could go 360. I need to increase my... Oh, that sucks. Looks like I can't increase it. Of course, you could go on a double joint right here. Ooh, that's really good. So, of course, it's on a ball joint on the hands, but it doesn't have that movable frame. Not movable frame, but the movable ball joint right here. Movable joint on the cuffs. So, at least they don't have the goddamn annoying cuffs the cuff right here for the friction of the arm or hand piece, which is pretty good. And of course, since the side skirts are on a poly caps, it comes out really easily, nothing holding it. And I'm just gonna do this quickly because I do not want to make it fall a lot. This, of course, every freedom has the I popped that out. It's a foldable rail guns. It's pretty cool. That's the wrong direction. Wait. That's also the wrong direction. Okay, that's the right direction. Okay, that's the right direction. Okay, that's the right direction. So, not side skirt, but skirts go up this far. Legs could go up this far, surprisingly. Since this is on a paralyzed butt flaps, can't move back that far. Cannot move the back that far since the paralyzed butt flap is right here. Spread, not that much unless if you move it off course on the sides or it just pops off, which is pretty decent to be honest. I'll just show this right. Swivel, you can't go 360 though. Double joint on the legs, which go around this far before you're hitting it. Just make sure this piece right here doesn't hit the butt flaps. And then, unfortunately, it doesn't move. It's a stationary part, so it kind of sucks. This can move side to side. Oh, whoa. Up pretty high. Oh my. Down pretty good. Of course, has toe. Pivots decent. Can it? No, since it's on a peg. Yeah, I really can't. Yeah, since the legs are on a peg, so doesn't really have a ball joint. Alright, wings. The wings. Wings. It's just basically like the, I forgot. Stickers right here on the back, too. For the wings, it's basically like the same thing as a real grade. The back piece is the whole entire piece right here, while the front piece is just straight up the same thing individually. But the railguns, they're a bit more simplified. These are just these extra piece right here, or the fit parts are just connected to one piece, so really kind of disappointing. I like the RGs, but I guess for like a simpler type of style of high grade, yeah, I guess it makes sense for 2015. Wings could go. The first wing could go up that far, and the beam saber fell. Shoot. Okay, that took a while to find that beam saber, but okay, what I said, wings go up pretty far, really far actually, before, of course, it pops off. Since it's connected to the railgun, if we could plug it in, the whole piece could go. I'm just gonna put this right here because you're kind of annoying. The whole piece could go up before it hits the army piece in the back, and this individual piece is connected to the peg, so it could go up right here before it hits, of course, the shoulder plate. Of course, like basic freedom, wings could go that to that. Yeah, I almost forgot. The legs has a shifting movement right here between its legs. And just for comparison's sake, here's the real grade compared with the high grade, which, yes, high grade looks much more cleaner and smoother on the pieces or armor, while the real grade has a bit more of a technological type of panel lighting or lines, especially in the back too. And here's the side right here. As you see, this arm is missing because, yes, I broke the arm, which the frame is absolutely horrible. But the whole body still stays pretty strong. As you could surprisingly see, the railguns is much more bigger on the high grade than the real grade, which the real grade is much more thinner, of course, and the backpack's much more smaller on the real grade, surprisingly. Which, okay, fair. Railguns, okay, railguns are a lot more better than the thing popped off. Okay, amazing. Of course, color separation of the real grade is really good, so nothing to complain about that. But that's really usually it for like comparison. For size comparison, here's the HGCE Moon Gundam and the HGCE Regis. Here's the HG Requiems of Vengeance Gundam X, and here's the HG Gundam Ariel from Witch from Mercury. And here it is standing with the HGCE Rising Freedom Gundam. So, the question is, do you want to get it? Well, it is a really solid model kit. Really good, actually. The only problem is just the railguns. Railguns are really easy to pop off since it's on a poly Polyjoy or something. I forgot what it's called. But on a soft, the joint is on a soft plastic, so it'll come out really easily. Which, of course, what do you expect? And really wish that the shield have a different type of connector piece, which you could connect on the forearms, where you can hold out two of the beam sabers while holding the shield up like this, which would be really cool. But I don't know any of the adapter pieces that could do the trick for it. But it's really decent. I recommend it for if you really like to pose your Freedom Gundam a lot. Unlike the real grade is just you pose it and just it stays there. Because, of course, for real grade, you can't even play a lot, especially if your real grade was really, had very loose joints like the real grade, or they just break way too easily. So, the high grade is a good pick. Really cheap, too. I got it for $24, I believe. $24, really posable, joints are solid, as if right now, for a 2015-year-old kit, it stands to a test of time. It's really decent. It could go well with modern high-grade seed kits, or any kits relatively well. But yes, this is my review of the HGCE Freedom Gundam Revived version. And that's really all. And see ya.